Hi, I'm Ashley Wynn, and I'm going to show you how to wrap your hands. So these are hand wraps that you use for kickboxing. You can use them for cardio kickboxing classes or for the regular kickboxing classes. I like to wrap my hands, one for protection of my knuckles, protection of my wrist, and to me it's like wearing a sock inside your glove. Like when you wear shoes without socks, your shoes end up getting pretty stinky and dirty. When you wear gloves without wraps, your gloves end up pretty stinky and dirty. So I like to think of these as my socks. So they have a little hook. You can put the hook on your thumb, and then you're going to start with the seam down towards your hand. So I'm going to go down towards the palm of my hand, around my wrist. I'm just going to let this fall down. Go around my wrist 2 or 3 times. And then I'm going to go under my palm, through my pinky and my ring finger, back to my wrist, through my ring finger, my middle finger, back to my wrist. Ring finger and pointer finger. Sometimes I have to hold this a little bit to get it to stay there. So I've gone through all my fingers, and then I go back around the wrist once to keep that secure. And I go around the knuckles and the palm about 3 times. I'm going to go back more around my wrist. And then go back and forth between the wrist and palm. If you do too many around the wrist without going back to the palm, or too many around the palm without going back to the wrist, sometime during your training it'll just sort of fly off. So if you go back and forth, it keeps it secure, and it keeps both areas of your hand secure. You get to the end, you have Velcro it on, you're ready to go. Now when class is over and you want to know how to take them off, an easy way to take them off is you undo it and you just start wrapping it around your hand. And that's going to leave it in a nice ball for you to put in your bag to take home to your washing machine after training every day. There you go. How to wrap your hands.